Hello everyone, I'm Ben Lyons, Operations Director for our National Logistics business.
I'm Alex, a team member of our Logistics Projects and Programme Specialism.
So at this point in the year, we thought it'd be useful to give you the latest snapshot of what the logistics job market looks like in the UK, including what changes we've seen in recruitment trends and how the sector responded to the pressures brought on by the pandemic. Alex, would you like to kick off?
Yeah, no problem. So I think it is worth mentioning that unlike many sectors, when the pandemic hit, logistics did not fundamentally change. For the most part, if you are working in a warehousing and transport environment, you simply cannot work from home. It was a key worker sector. So I do personally think that it has had an image boost where people perhaps never gave it a second thought, but during the lockdown realised just how critical it really was.
Yeah, good point. I totally agree. And during lockdown, what sectors were particularly impacted?
So it wasn't surprising that the Office for National Statistics reported in June that e-commerce volumes were up by 53.6%. And some also interesting research by the Growth Intelligence Fund stated that 85,000 businesses in the UK alone have set up an e-commerce proposition. So, consumers really put a lot of pressure on distribution networks for businesses that might only usually see this level of volume at peak to ensure consistent service levels over a long period of time.
Yeah, it's also worth noting, I think, that that rise in e-com has created big change in the food market, where grocery saw a huge shift to shopping habits to online and a big increase in volume in general. But elsewhere, food service and drinks saw obviously a huge downturn. Eat out to help out seems to have been really popular, so hopefully that'll instigate a comeback in those areas over the coming months.
Absolutely. I think it's been a tough time for businesses that rely on that face-to-face custom, but there has been some good news stories, I think, within logistics where it's demonstrated its agility, the national effort across the UK to distribute PPE, which we were happy to support a number of businesses across that supply chain.
Yeah.
I did also notice that the Savills Big Shed update for the first half of the year reported that the take-up of space is the highest ever recorded. So there are some positives. There's some conversations starting to happen around projects and change, where the pandemic partly has forced the hand of some businesses to make those changes, but also where it has presented an opportunity to invest for the future.
Yeah, good point. Many organisations, I think, are going to have to look at how they reconfigure their operations for the future, whether that's physical warehouse space, network footprint, and processes to cater for this increase in online volume. I think another one to watch with new government guidelines for workplaces and social distancing likely to be around for the long term. Health and safety skills are going to be absolutely key. Are there any other trends that you've noticed within projects, Alex?
Yeah, I think it is an obvious one, but technology, it's a rapidly evolving sector over the past couple of years. We've noticed it, and I do think that's going to remain consistent over the years to come. So those with skill sets around WMS, particularly automation and robotics, I think those people are likely to still be in demand.
Yeah, and overall, the market seems like it's moving in the right direction. We had a noticeable increase in August in terms of number of jobs and interviews that were occurring. So the market seems like it's moving in the right direction. And on that positive note, look, thanks all for listening. We really look forward to working with you the rest of this year. Take care.
Thanks all. Stay safe.